My name is John Marbach, and I'm the Technical Marketing Operations Manager at DigitalOcean. Today, we're going to talk about the marketing automation basics to grow your SaaS business. You might already be in a position where you've built a product, but you're wondering, one, how to get more potential customers to your website, and two, for the people who are visiting your website, how do you convert more of those visitors into paying customers? We're going to cover both of those topics today through examples of marketing automation. But first, let's ask, what is marketing automation? Well, if we break it down, marketing is defined as the collective set of actions needed to develop and drive awareness for your products and services. This is further broken down by the 4 P's of marketing, including product, which is what you make. Second, price, how much you charge. Thirdly, place, where you sell. For a SaaS business, this is typically a website. And finally, promotion, which is the area of marketing automation you're probably already most familiar. For example, automated emails and advertising fall into this bucket. And next, automation. I've always loved this quote. Technology works best when it helps humans to mechanize a repetitive process. And we can see this come to life through a trivial example such as the car wash, where prior to the car wash existing, a car owner had to, one, manually apply water, soap, and then finally manually wash their car in a repetitive process that someone at some point in the 1950s decided to automate with a car washing machine, which has provided compounded returns to this day. Again, a trivial example, but we'll bring this automation to life through each of the 4 P's that we just mentioned, which are the components of marketing that we'll cover. So to bring marketing automation to life, we'll start with product, how DigitalOcean is tracking its NPS score over time. Again, this NPS, Net Promoter Score, is identifying the needs and wants of customers and then funneling that feedback into the product development. Secondly, price, how the New York Times is adjusting its pricing to local markets. The reality is that SaaS businesses like the New York Times have global customer bases, and when they adjust their pricing, they see more revenue as a result. Thirdly, place, we'll look at how one business, Algolia, which is an enterprise-focused search company, how they are selectively enabling live chat for only the most high potential value customers on their website. And then finally, promotion, again, the area where you're probably most familiar. We'll look at how Codecademy is doing behaviorally triggered emails to convert the users on their website who are displaying behavior that indicates they are most likely to buy their product. So first, we'll go into marketing automation product, how DigitalOcean is mechanizing the repetitive process of sending out an NPS survey. Typically, businesses are only doing this on a semi-annual or annual basis, and DigitalOcean is actually doing this automatically every day by mechanizing the repetitive process of finding a customer who has paid, waiting a certain amount of time, such as 7 days, and then sending an NPS survey after a week that asks, how likely are you to recommend DigitalOcean to a friend or colleague? And the business value here at DigitalOcean is this survey invites a direct conversation with our customers. Secondly, through this feedback, we're able to increase our understanding of the needs and wants of customers and adjust our new products to match those expectations. And then finally, we're taking what is typically a qualitative type of feedback, the Net Promoter Score, and turning it into a quantitative result. We're able to measure that sentiment over time and able to adjust our product roadmap accordingly. Next example of marketing automation for price. This is an example of how the New York Times is adjusting its pricing to local markets. So the repetitive process here is the New York Times is looking at every visitor on their website. They're enriching that visit metadata to figure out where is that person coming from, and then they're adjusting the local pricing to the local market. So here you can see the example of the New York Times new subscriber page in New York, which is $1 a week for the offer. If we switch to India, we'll see India readers get an offer of 25 rupees a week, which is less than half the price in New York, and that pricing is adjusted to a local currency, rupees in India. And the business value for the New York Times is increased value captured from customers in New York, and then as well as increased conversions from customers in lower income markets such as India through increased accessibility from lower pricing in that market. And then finally, the experience of having local pricing is a more personalized experience, which leads to more conversions overall. The next example of marketing automation, Place. Here's an example of Algolia, which is enterprise focused, selectively enabling live chat for their qualified prospects. So here, Algolia is looking at every new website visitor to their website, and they're saying, hey, is this visitor from a business IP address? If so, they are enabling live chat, which you can see in the bottom right. And through this higher touch experience, similar to walking into a retail store and getting a question from an associate asking, how can I help you? This experience provides faster assistance to their high value customers. It reveals common pain points through the common questions that people are asking through live chat. And then finally, this live chat helps reduce support burden for trivial questions such as navigating the website and any other quick to answer questions. The last example of marketing automation we'll cover here is promotion. So here's an example of how Codecademy is doing behaviorally triggered emails for their most high value potential customers to convert. So Codecademy is looking at who's visiting their checkout page. They're waiting some time after that. And then if the customer has not converted, they're sending the potential customer an email saying, hey, finish your upgrade. This email increases sales by keeping the product purchase decision top of mind for that potential customer. It also provides convenient links back to the checkout experience. And then finally, through this marketing email, Codecademy is able to address common objections to that checkout and purchase decision process. And you might be wondering, okay, well, how does this all fit together? Well, here's an example from DigitalOcean. On the left, we have our website, and then on the right, we have a customer data platform Segment, which maintains the user state. Segment is automating the repetitive process of maintaining that user state and then funneling that data to all the tools that we're using throughout different parts of our funnel. For example, Google Analytics for website navigation, Clearbit for data enrichment, live chat with Intercom, Marketo, Zapier, Snowflake Looker, and Salesforce. All of these tools fit together to mechanize repetitive processes throughout all of our funnel and provide compounding returns on our efforts all throughout. So in summary, every SaaS business needs to develop and drive awareness for its products and services. However, not every SaaS business uses technology to automate their marketing efforts. With marketing automation, results come slower at the start. You can see on this graph through that extra investment required, but gains accelerate through compounded returns with more time and effort invested. And that's it. My contact information is in the top left hand of the screen. Please feel free to reach out to me with questions or comments. I'd be happy to hear from you. Thank you very much.